Hello positive readers, it's Benta here after a month of 0 videos. I love you all. I'm gonna do this fast because my camera is acting up. But anyway, I'm coming at you with the top 10 favorite books of this year. Like I read them this year. So basically this year was a great reading year for me. That's almost a month. But it was kind of subpar if you think about the amount of time I read, because I didn't read as much as I did last year, or like probably the year before that, but I read so many good books that it kind of like, whatever. So I'm just gonna be like, to jump right into this. So basically, number 10, Omega by Just Ricardo. This book was really good. Like I remember the first one, and it was, so of course I was very hyped about the next one. So it was great. 10 out of 10. It was really interesting. It was a continuation, obviously it's a sequel, so second books to me are always like this. So I mean like this. But you know, that one definitely lived up to what I thought it was gonna do. 9, Daughter of Smoke and Bone. This book is old as dirt, to me at least, because I've been hearing about it for years, but I finally read it this year and it was awesome. I love the main character, I love the storyline, the love interest, everybody is just really good. Like the story is very, very nice, and like how it's written and how you go into the backstory, how she didn't know who she was at first. I just love it. Anyway, continuing on. Number 8, Finale by did it go off? Finale by Becca Fitzpatrick. This was the last book in the Hush Hush trilogy series. I really enjoyed this one, especially the end. It was just, it really filled my soul with joy, because some stuff happened that I really wanted to happen and that I had been waiting for. So I really appreciate that ending. Okay, it was great. 7, The Winner's Crime. I can't remember who wrote this because I don't have books with me right now, but oh my gosh, The Winner's Crime. I hated the first book. The Winner's Curse was trash. Like I literally could not stand it. It was not anything that I thought it was gonna be, like down the dirt. But this one, The Winner's Crime, took me by completely like blindsided my life. I did not know. I was in school reading this, freaking out, crazy, all this stuff running through my heart and my brain. It was just too much. It was really good. Like I really like it. Okay, so you know. And moving on. Number 6, Queen by Amy Carter. It's been 3 years almost since that book came out, and oh my gosh, I have been waiting for it. Captive was so crazy. I have been waiting for it. I really wanted it, and it wasn't in no stores, and when it was in the store, it was too much for me to buy at the time, but I finally ordered it myself at the beginning of this year, and it was beautiful. I loved it. How they ended it was beautiful, and how they just, everything was just so good. That book. Whoa. Top 5 now. Top 5. We're getting to the good stuff. Carve the Mark. You can go watch my review on Carve the Mark. That book was lit. Like, I tried to say lit and laugh at the same time. Anyway, Veronica Roth wrote it, of course, and she's one of my favorite authors already. My favorite author. What am I doing? And it was just beautiful. Like I loved how she didn't like carry that version over to it, because a lot of authors struggle with not bringing their old worlds into their new ones, but this one was not that at all. The characters are great. I love how they switched the roles, like with the makeup. It was beautiful. I hate how everybody hates it for stupid reasons or whatever reasons. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call them stupid, y'all, because it might be a real reason. But I loved it, and that's that. 4, Illuminate. This book came out I think 2 years ago. I loved it so much. It was long. It was like 600 pages, but how it's written, it's like you don't think it's 600 pages. It's like it goes pretty fast, and it's freaking beautiful. Like if you look inside, the pages on the outside are black. Some of the pages on the inside are black. The cover's orange. It's just, everything about this book is so beautiful to me, and it's so funny. I really have a place in my heart for that book, and I need to get the next one, which is blue. Blue and orange, my 2 favorite colors in the world. I can't just those books. What am I doing? 3, Always and Forever, Lera Jean. This book was just a beautiful wrap-up to a beautiful series. I did not ever think it was going to get a 3rd book. It was supposed to be a duology. I finished it. I was like, okay, I'm done with it, you know. I love more, but it's like I understand if I don't get more. But she decided to make another one, and it was beautiful. I cried. It was just goodness, like literally too much for me to handle. It was beautiful, y'all. 2, Alight by Scott Siegler. This was like the best sequel almost that I read this year. This book had me yelling, throwing, crying, not crying. I was like punching air, but not crying. Hopefully, I mean, thankfully, because I cried on a lot of books this year. But anyway, Alight, I read it, it was great. Go watch my review. It's kind of long, but it definitely goes through all the good stuff about the book and the bad stuff too that I hated and that I just wanted to rave about. So go watch that. It was beautiful. Second book in the Alive trilogy. Can't wait to get the next one that actually came out this year. I'm late. I know. Don't come at me. Okay, this is the first book, the best book of 2017, The Rose Society by Marie Lou. Jesus, this book is the best thing ever. I loved it so much. I picked it up completely just by chance. I saw it and I didn't have anything else to do or read. I was like, let me grab it. I was just dying. It was like finals week at school and I was like reading it in between like my finals because they let us do that because, you know, educational. But I couldn't contain myself. Like, it was too much. And then I sat in my room for hours on end when I could have been doing something else, reading it when I came home, which is something I don't usually do. It was just, whoa. Oh my God. I just have reactions from that book. I cried, I yelled, I threw. I did throw it across the room. But this book is beautiful. I love it so much. It's the best book in the trilogy, of course. You can go watch my really quick review on it. I need to do a rave video on it because it's so much more better than the 2 minutes that I decided to take to talk about it that day because I was so hyped about it. And it was like the end of the day, but I had to talk about it then because I had just finished it. I'm obsessed with this book, okay? I have a playlist on Spotify for it. I can't. Those were the books that I loved about 2017. I mean, what? Those were the books that I read that I loved in 2017. It was a great reading year for me. I really loved like most of the stuff that I read. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed your reading this year because, well, I didn't get my Goodreads goal and it's not the end of the year yet, so I still have kind of time, but I don't see myself getting the books till then. But I love you all. See you later. Have a great 2018 because it's your year. Bye.